What's good, fight fans? It's Ashley's Corner. Shout out to the LDBC. Now, last night fight, it was okay. I'm not shocked. I'm surprised at anything that happened during this fight. Um, Manny Pacquiao was the winner. I was right. The fight did go 12 rounds, and nobody knocked anyone down. Nobody got stopped. So I was right about that. But Adrian Broner did some things well this fight. He still didn't let his hands go. He let his hands go in the Jesse Vargas fight more than he did with Manny Pacquiao. And the one time that he did throw like a three punch combination, he connected with all three punches. I was just shocked that he didn't continue doing it. But he landed clean punches on Pacquiao. I knew he was gonna do that, but he should have did it more. Uh, I believe when the seventh round came, he went back to being Adrian Broner, and he put himself on the ropes and stayed there and stayed with his high guard and let Manny Pacquiao punch himself out until he had an opening to hold him, put his weight on him. I think he did that shit 3 times in a row. He had to hold Pacquiao. I mean, none of the rounds were totally bad because Pacquiao. I have to give it up for AB. Did have some okay defense, but he had the reach advantage, and speaking of the reach advantage, like I just don't understand how you let Pacquiao get this type of hit on it. His short, look, he got that. It don't even look like that was an overhand right. It looked like Pac, just opened up his stance and dipped low and came up with with a jab or something. It looked weird, but I couldn't really find a bunch of pictures on Pacquiao landing square hits on Adrian Broner. I was falling asleep during this fight. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I turned on the volume to try to stay awake, and whatever Pacquiao was doing, the crowd was reacting towards it. Even when, he was charging forward, throwing combinations. He probably didn't land none of the punches in the combinations, but the crowd was into it. And Adrian Broner, if he didn't know, he should have felt like he was losing the fight just because of that. AB gonna be AB always, man. I don't think there's much gonna change. This man is, he's already, lived his dream. He was in prison saying that he was going to become a boxer. He became a boxer, and he had a dream to be pay-per-view and fight Manny Pacquiao. He just did that, and look at his performance. And then Manny Pacquiao said he had a cold. He was real sick during the post presser. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever medication he was taking to hold up his ass throughout the whole fight, that shit just broke down at the post. He was sneezing, blowing his nose and shit like a 40-year-old. Like I'm just saying, like the fight. I'm not surprised. I honestly am a little bit surprised, and Manny Pacquiao didn't do what was working for him as much as he should have. When it comes to a fighter like Adrian Broner, of course he'll be in. His weakness is multiple punches, and that's not what Pacquiao did. Pacquiao fought him like he was fighting the last fight, Matiste. That's how he fought AB. And Adrian Broner, really, that's how he got off a lot of punches, and he was able to, parry and slip the jab and all that other stuff. At the times he was doing it is because Manny Pacquiao chose that fighting style. Manny Pacquiao could have made this an easy fight if what he was doing in the seventh round he was doing in the first and continued to do it every round. He probably would have got AB out of there. But that didn't happen, and Adrian Broner felt like he won the fight. And because he felt like he won the fight, he doesn't have much shame. You can tell in the post presser, he was just like, man, I know I won the fight, so it's all good. Like he don't even look at this as a loss. I bet he look at it as a big win because of the paycheck that he's about to get. Now, anytime you mention money and sex in the same, we know what you all about. I don't care. I don't even care if it was a joke or if it was funny. It's we just know what you all about. It's the same thing, Tony Harrison said after he beat Jamal Chase, talking about money and having sex. We already know what you about. You're about that check. It's all good. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being about the check, but at the same time, don't sit there and give us that whole story during, like AB was saying so much, like he understands. And a lot of people seen a little difference in his personality and the way he was acting this whole time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like all access, like he never did that before. AB really didn't show out. Like I don't know if y'all really seen his little show that he had on YouTube before he lost his first fight. He used to have little 10-minute shows on YouTube about him flexing and showing off and shit. That wasn't even, he wasn't even doing that during all access. It made, like, he really made you think that he was going to be a different AB. And for a little while, it showed, but he the same still after all of this and all of that. You had 3 losses. This could have wiped his losses away in a lot of people's mind, in a lot of people's book. If he would have beat Manny Pacquiao, he could have reinvented himself in a way, sort of speaking. But AB has his own promotional company, and I think this is a good note for him to slide off and do more promoting. I'm not saying he should retire, but he's one of them guys that don't need to fight 3 times a year now. Like, bruh, it's not really. He needs to go down and weight. If you ask me, go to 140. It's really not nothing for you at 147. Nothing. If he get on his weight, he should be at 140. He'd probably be able to get a title at 140. Probably be able to do something more at 140. But welterweight is not his weight. I know he's gonna be, chilling. Since he got that check, and I think he just should be a little bit more hands-on in his business. If another opportunity, he's still Adrian Broner, just like he said, he's still AB. If another opportunity come along, I'm more than sure they'll put his name on the list to give him another title shot, just because that's how things are. But right now, he should chill with the boxing, realize what exactly he want to do. Because I mean, it was so much he could have did. He didn't act like a dog. He didn't go for the bone. It's a lot more both of them fighters could have did. It's a lot more that Adrian Broner could have did, and it's a lot more that Manny Pacquiao could have did. But hey, that was the fight. It is what it is. I think it's on YouTube right now for anybody who didn't catch it. I always like to subscribe to the channel. Peace.